Hello, welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning into this video. Today I'm doing another lipstick based look video. I know my most recent one was less than a week ago, but I just felt really inspired to do this look today, and with the Lisa Eldridge pre-sale opening up so soon, I've just been in a Lisa Eldridge kind of mood. So I wanted to do a lipstick based look with the Love of My Life lipstick. So this is one of the Luxuriously Lucent shades. And I believe this is coming back with this launch. So if you've been interested in the shade, or if you have it and we're, trying to think of some ways to wear it, I wanted to put this look together. So if you'd like to see how I did this look and my thoughts behind creating it, just keep on watching. All right, I'm gonna start out actually with a little bit of contour. I'm gonna be using my Salt New York cream contour. And I've just gone in with my finger. I'm just gonna basically draw the line that I want under the cheekbone. And then I'm going to take this little Real Technique setting brush and just blend that out. Then whatever's left on the brush, I'll just do a light nose contouring with. And then for my bronzer, I've pulled out this Guerlain Terracotta Nude. I haven't used this in quite a while, so I wanted to pull it out today. It's nice. It has a little bit of rosiness to it, although it does still have quite a lot of warmth, I find. But it has a really nice finish to it. It's kind of a nice sheer, shiny finish. Now, in her description of this shade, Love of My Life, Lisa Eldridge talks a lot about it being a modern color, both a modern color and a modern finish, actually. So that's sort of my guiding idea behind this look. I want to try to keep it fresh and modern. And I've also really been wanting to do an orange and pink look. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to be using orange and pink on my eyes. And then of course the lipstick is pink, and we'll see what happens with the cheeks. But I think I'm gonna go in with the eyes right now, and I'm gonna be using my Glamlite Ice Cream Dream palette again. This is just such a great palette for colors. And I did some swatching on the back of my hand with the lipstick and the colors in this palette. And for the pinks, I'm gonna be using this one here, which is Bubblegum mixed with Red Velvet. And I'll be using the Rainbow Sherbet Shimmer. And then for the orange tones, I think I'm going to be doing this one here, which is Pumpkin, and I'm also going to be mixing that with Red Velvet. Not quite sure about what shape I'm going to do and stuff, but we'll just sort of play around and see what happens. I don't want this look to be too complicated, so I'm going to try to keep it fairly simple. I'm thinking maybe like a horizontal ombre between the pink and orange colors. I'm not sure if I'll be able to achieve that, but that's what I think I'm gonna try for. And I think my outer color will be the pinks and then moving into the oranges on the inner half of the eye. So going in with my soft shader from Sonia G, mixing together Bubblegum and Red Velvet. And that's what the color looks like. So I just focused that on the outer half of the eye and pulled it out to a little bit of a point. All right, and now mixing together Pumpkin with Red Velvet. This is what we're working with so far. I'm not sure that the colors are exactly the same on both sides. It's always a bit tricky when you're mixing shades, but I think that's decent. And now I want to do the lower lash line, and then I'm just gonna kind of decide from there how the rest of the lid is gonna go. And I think I'm gonna do a reversal on the lower lash line, so I'll have the orange on the outer half and pink on the inner half. Now I really want to soften these edges up, so I'm just going to take this mini booster with nothing on it and see if I can kind of soften out these edges a little bit. I think that's a little bit better. It's still obviously quite bold and graphic, but a little bit softer. And since I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury medium bronzer, this is what I've been using for my mirror, I'm just going to take that bronzer color on the brush and put that along the edge of the lower lash line to just further soften and ground these colors a little bit. All right, I do want a little bit of shimmer on the lids too. So I know I said I was going to use one of the shades in the Glamlite palette, but I just pulled out a couple of my Clionadh shadows. So I have this one here, which is Majesty, and then this one is Emboss. So I'm going to do a little bit of topping on the lid with these colors, and I think I'm just going to try using my finger. So I'll put Majesty, which is the more orangey based one, on top of the orange half. And then I'll put Emboss, which is the more pinky one, on top of the pink half. And the Emboss shade actually has a bit of a blue or purpley kind of shift to it, which I think will play nicely with the Love of My Life shade, because that shade does have a decent amount of blue in it. It's a really nicely balanced color, but I do find it has a bit of blue in it, so that should hopefully play nicely together. And then I am going to go into this Rainbow Sherbet color and put that kind of on the center of the lid, and hopefully that'll just help to tie the two colors together nicely. And this Rainbow Sherbet color is actually very close to the actual color of the Love of My Life lipstick. Same color on my lower lash line to meld these two colors together as well. And then I'm just gonna do my liner and mascara, and I might put something on the inner corner, and then I'll be right back. Okay, the liner and mascara are on. I used my Victoria Beckham Cocoa liner to do my tight lining, and then I just took this little tiny brush and kind of pulled out what was at the edges to make a tiny little wing. Then I just used my Marc Jacobs mascara on the top lashes, and I had a bit of fallout, so I took some of this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin powder and just did a little bit of touching up under the eyes and around the nose to try and just cover up the little bit of fallout that I had there. And for blush now, I've been trying to decide between this Hermès blush. This is the Rose Poivrée. I think this is a good color to go with this look, or my Salt blush in the raspberry color. So I think I might end up doing a combo of those two, but maybe to help me decide, I'll put the lip on now, and that can help me to see how everything's gonna look all together. Here's the Love of My Life lipstick, and this is one of the Luxuriously Lucent shades, and I think this is coming back. The pre-sale for this launch opens this weekend, so if you're looking to get things from Lisa's launch, make sure you're ready for that. 4 p.m. UK time on this Saturday. I think that pink is a nice match for the pink on the lids. All right, I'm hoping the blush is gonna really pull everything together. So I'm gonna start with the Hermès, and I'll take my little classic face brush from Sonia G. I think that blush actually looks pretty good on its own, but I am gonna go in with a cream highlighter. So I'm gonna take my Pearl and Beige from Salt New York and just mix those together. I'm gonna focus, I think, a little bit more on the Pearl, and I think that'll just be a really nice, fresh way to, again, kind of keep this look feeling a bit modern. On the eyes, I put the shade French Vanilla from the Glamlite palette. It's just a really shimmery, glittery, kind of semi-translucent white shade. I put that on my inner corners. And just touching up with just a tiny bit of the blush again. And this is the completed Love of My Life look. I've been thinking of doing a Love of My Life look for quite a while, and I just hadn't done it yet because I wasn't feeling inspired by any particular idea I was having. I kept thinking of sort of a more subdued, classic, you know, romantic kind of light makeup look, but I'm really happy with this one. It was really fun to put the orange and the pink together, and I think it's, you know, hopefully a bit of a fresh take on wearing this kind of a lip color. I certainly haven't worn the oranges and pinks like this together. So it was really fun to create this look, and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. If you have any comments or questions, I'd love to see those below. And if you'd like to see more from me and you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really love for you to do so. Thank you again so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.